Hello and welcome to KicktalkReboot. I'm Callum Corral. On today's programme we have a match reports from the Stagecoach First Division when Pollock took on Largthistle at Barfields Park, and also we have action from the Ayrshire District League where Kilwinning were away to Whitlets. But now it's on to the results. Ayrshire Weekly Press Cup Round 1. Maybole 2, Ovenvix 2. Ovenvix win 2-0 on penalties. Central Cup Round 2. Vale of Leven 0. Yoka 3. Central League Cup Round 1. Greenock 1. Kilsyth 1. Greenock win 4-2 in penalties. Stagecoach Premier Division. Cumnock 0. Talbot 1. Clydebank 0. Beath 2. Glenafton 2. Athley 2. Kilburnley 2, Shotts 2, Petershill 1, Troon 2. Stagecoach Super League First Division. Robbery 3, Ardale 1, Shetson 1, Cumbernauld 1, Largthistle 1, Pollock 2, Thornywood 3, Neilston 0. Ayrshire District League. Darvel 4, Lugar 2, Muirkirk 0, Winton Rovers 7, Whitlets 2, Kilwinning 1. Stagecoach Central District First. Ashfield 1, Dunnypace 2, Renfrew 1, Bellshill 1, Wishaw 0, Maryhill 0, Larkhill 3, Calluke 3, Benbub 2, St Anthony's 2, Vale of Clyde 1, Lanark 0. Stagecoach Central District 2nd, Cambuslang 2, Johnstonborough 6, Forth Wanderers 1, Glasgow Perthshire 3, St Rochs 2, Newmains United 1. This is Callum Corral at Barfields Park, where the score was Largthistle 1, Pollock 2. Pollock sneaked all the points at Barfields after some incredible drama in the dying minutes of this top versus bottom clash. Many expected the Glasgow side, runaway league leaders, to come and dominate, and with 2 goals in the opening 10 minutes, it certainly looked that way. However, Largs were to have their say in this dramatic encounter. The visitors opened the scoring after a deep cross from the right-hand side was not picked up. David Winters tapped home at the far post in 5 minutes. McLean doubled Pollock's lead on 10 minutes. He heard the calls from the management, get it on target. Culling free kick did just that, around the left of the wall and hit with power and position into the bottom left hand corner. Pollock had further chances. Largs keeper Ross Lundy was particularly busy with 2 outstanding saves. First from Mackenzie's half volley, secondly a stinging shot from Fry, palmed over the bar instinctively. Largs managed to half the deficit as Gary Fleming led the way to goal with a powerful strike which took a vicious deflection, giving Pollock keeper Ward no chance. So 2-1 to Pollock at the interval. Lundy made other good saves after the interval. Largs were starting to proverbially turn the screw, and the arrival of both forwards James Marks and Ewan Lindsay added further fuel to the fire. Pollock was reduced to 10 men after a red card for McLennan for a foul on Murray. Thistle were engineering chances, and with 2 minutes to go, Fleming hit a powerful pile driver from the right, which smashed off the underside of the crossbar. Did it go in? Did it go out? Thistle claimed the ball had gone over, and the Pollock defender then punched the ball away. Play was stopped, but Largs players were furious. No goal, and no penalty for the handball in the box. And in the last minute, Thistle had a final opportunity to level the scores. Ball fell to defender Willie Kinneborough. He was clean through, 5 yards and goal. He misconnected. Chance over. Pollock full points. Final score, Largthistle 1, Pollock 2. I'm with Tony McNally there after Pollock's 2-1 win at Barfields. That was some match. You'll be glad to come away with 3 points from that.
I thought we were miles in front in the first half, and we should have scored the third goal and it would have been game over. But credit to Largs, they came back, although I thought it was a highly incompetent performance by the referee on the day. I thought it was atrocious for both teams. Baffling decisions. Just didn't understand why he would be like that. But I thought must have been a good game for the fans to watch. I thought we had chances to win the game out the park, but fair play to Largs. They battled hard and maybe could have got a point out of the game.
Like you say, those 2 early goals, a great free kick as well.
Yeah. I mean, we've got quality in the ranks, but the third goal's always crucial in games, and I think if we'd got the third one in the first half, we could have went on in 4, 5 and 6, but 3 points. 3 points is 3 points. We're 3 points closer to where we should be and where we want to be.
That's it. I mean, it's been a great season. Obviously, it was the first time Pollock had ever got relegated last year, which was a huge, crushing disappointment. But to bounce back in the way that you have done is a great accolade, isn't it?
Well, I mean, all we've done is made a good start to the season. We've not achieved anything yet, and we'll just keep striving to get the points to try and achieve that. So that's what we'll look at. And hopefully we can get back to the Super Premier League.
Sure. Okay, Tony.
Okay,
thanks very much. Cheers. Bye. I also spoke to Largs assistant manager Stuart Davidson. Give us your reaction to that. I mean, it's difficult to put into words after what happened. That was tough going.
At the moment, I'm absolutely scunnered, honestly. I'm scunnered for the boys because obviously the first half wasn't good enough. Towards the end of the first half, they gave it a wee lift and showed what they were capable of. So at half time we asked them, can you go out and do that for 45 minutes? And they did. They gave us everything. We done everything but score. We were unlucky not to score. A couple of decisions went against us, but I'm really, really proud of the boys for the way they played in that second half. I was just really disappointed.
I think everyone's gutted from a Largs point of view. What was your take on obviously this the controversy in the last 5 minutes? This goal about whether the ball crossed the line or not? I think a lot of people are saying that the ball did cross the line.
People are saying things. At the end of the day, it's not been given, so we need to take that in the chin. But it was mentioned that the ball didn't go the line, but as one of our players went to put it in, somebody punched it off the line, and I've actually been told that by a few people, including people for Pollock. But the ref maybe didn't see it. That's something we need to get on with. And we need to roll our sleeves up and just see if we can keep performing like that second half for the remaining 9 games. Because if we do, then I think we can survive. I really do.
Yeah, I was, let's say, it was a really heroic effort in that second half. It was, in terms of... it was all guns blazing, really, like we've been saying. It really needs to be, doesn't it?
It's got to be. That's what we've been asking for since we came in. To be fair, we've been asking the boys, and that's what we're saying to them there. That's exactly what we've been wanting, and it's took till now, the second half, when you are 2-0 down against Pollock, to finally realise that that's what we've got to give. And the thing is that we were starting to wonder, can these boys give what we want? But they've just shown that they can. So we put the rest of the games behind us and we move on to the remaining 9 games, and we've got to do that. We've got to keep that level and pick up the points that we need and get some victories, because I'm sick of getting beat. I'm sure the boys will as well, but I don't take losing well, neither does Brian, and I'm sure the players don't as well. But that's five games in a row we've been beat, which is really unacceptable, absolutely unacceptable.
Yeah, I noticed you had some words there with the opposition manager there, McAnally there. So did he have any comforting words to you?
Again, obviously, Tony's saying that our league position doesn't compare with how we played and stuff, and how he's seen us before, and he says we're better than that position. But at the end of the day, we're in that position, so compliments like that are nice, but we're bottom of the league, and I'm sure the table doesn't lie, as people say, so it's up for us to get us off it.
Welcome to Dan Park Stadium, where the final score in this Stagecoach Ayrshire District League match was Quitlet's Vicks 2 to winning Rangers 1. And Buffs went into this game knowing that a win would almost more or less take them up to the Super First again, barring a mathematical goal disaster. However, it was the home side, who sort of haven't lost at home all season, started very strongly. In 4 minutes, Sean Ewart had a shot saved from 8 yards by the visiting goalie Fraser Stewart. At the other end, former Ayr man here, John Bradford had an effort easily saved by Ali McInnes in the home goal. Brian Boylan then came close for Buffs with a shot a few minutes later, and then McInnes made a good save from Jamie Anderson, an excellent save 16 yards out in 18 minutes. However, the home side shot into a shock lead in 21 minutes when it was an excellent strike into the top corner. Michael Michael O'Connor played through Ricky Hanvey, and he let fly with a scorcher, sort of to put them ahead to the second half, and Buffs were getting desperate to get back into the game, and they sort of had a bit of pressure on Vix without really troubling the home defence. And in 67 minutes, that was the home side amazing doubled their lead, and that was a great goal from the veteran Jim Wilson. He was set up by Ricky Hanvey, and he had scored the opening goal, and he let fly with a cracking shot, the cut corner from 12 yards. Buffs got their way back into the game. In 80 minutes, they were awarded a somewhat fortuitous penalty. McInnes was adjudged to have brought down Bradford inside the box, but really didn't look much of a challenge. Ben Lewis stepped up to ram home from the penalty spot to make it 2-1, and really that was how it finished. So Buffs are kind of disappointed. They've handed the title advantage to Winton Rovers with their 6-0 hammering of Muirkirk, but they're almost promoted, but not officially, so they certainly weren't celebrating at the end today. Lugark with a massive goal swing overturned, but it's looking unlikely now. However, it was a flat performance from Buffs, who it's now their second defeat. They lost to Winton earlier in the season. But like I say, officially a point would take them up, but the goal difference are nearly there. It's an interesting afternoon, all in all. For Vic's final game of the season, and they go into next 2015-16 and something of a high. With manager Ricky Ryan looking to freshen up the squad. So from Dam Park Stadium, where the final score in the Stagecoach Ayrshire District League match was Whitless Fix 2, co-winning Rangers 1, it's Stuart McConnell for KickTalk. A great way to end your season against a team that are almost promoted now. But
Cowinning's been the most consistent team of the season, but I was delighted for the boys to get a victory for the last game of the season to take us into next season.
And I think they were well up for it before it.
Well, we could have won the promotion.
Celebrating, don't you, in your match?
Certainly didn't want them winning promotion here, considering the record we've had here. As far as I'm led to believe, we're unbeaten at home in the league all season, so it was important for us to finish with that. So delighted.
And it's been an up and down season. You took over midway through, didn't you?
Started off really well. It's just after January. Started off really well, but I was getting to know the squad, see what the squad was like. Obviously, some players left, and it was at that time of the season where a lot of players that were tied up. So it's new about strengthening for next season, taking it for next season.
Yeah, you'll make a few changes, do you reckon?
There'll be 1 or 2 new faces coming in, most certainly.
Has anybody moved on? Okay, Chris, so I guess a frustrating afternoon for you.
Whitless,
a lot of the pressure.
Whitless deserved the victory. Whitless were the better team.
You had a few chances in the first half, especially.
Over the piece, they had chances, we had chances. We probably forced the issue towards the end of the game, but in my own opinion is Whitlets were the better team over the 90 minutes, and they deserved a victory. So.
And I suppose, it doesn't maybe make it any better. I suppose the fact that the other result went your way.
Results went our way, but the way we look at it is over the course of the season, we've been excellent, and the character of the boys has been excellent. And today there's a wee question mark over their character and getting over that finish line. I understand the pressures that go away, the type of game it was, but we didn't cope with the pressures well. And that for me, we need to look at everything. We need to look at team selection and different things, because we just didn't hit the ground running the day at all, and we gave ourselves too much to do. And as I say, it's deserved our 3 points today.
You're almost there. That's the thing that matters.
It's no. We were going for the league, guy. We were going for the league, and we've handed the advantage to win, and that's down to us. It was in our own hands, and. If we'd have won the day, it would. But as I say, you can't say if they'd won the day. Well, it was thoroughly deserved a victory. And that's it. We need to go and win the last game and put as much pressure in as we possibly can.